Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I wanted to share an idea with you that came to me this morning, and I love the way it turned out. At least for me, I end up with a lot of these file folder scraps because I make the file folder covers that are then covered in fabric. And you know, I do use these. I make sort of primitive looking tags. I love grungy. So bits of paper like this fit in nicely when you're just pulling grungy things from the desk. But I want to show you something I did this morning that I just love. Let's get to that page. I made a window. I started looking at the shape and I had just a beautiful image of a young girl kind of looking over her shoulder, and I think it turned out so pretty. It was very easy. I mean, it's just so simple, it almost doesn't even need instruction. I just fixed these so that the tabs overlap a little bit, and I used my sewing machine set on a button stitch, or not a button, but a zigzag stitch. And what you do is set the length to 0 so that the needle's not going to move up and down. And you just put that button under the presser foot and set the width to what you need, and you know, start out slow so that you don't hit the button and break your needle, but you can go back and forth and you end up with threads on the bottom and threads on the top. I cut the threads on the bottom and tied those off. I tied them off and then cut them. I left these long so that you kind of pull it open with the strings, but I think it turned out so pretty. And then this wheel actually goes with a clay making set that I had. This is to make little marks in the clay when you're working with it, but it's also a wonderful stamp to just run through the ink, and it looks like a vine going up the inside of the window. So it's basically a shuttered window, and it's put on with masking tape. You know, a strip on the outside, a strip on the inside. Of course, I distressed it before I put it into place, and there's some little hand-drawn flowers there. The butterfly shape. So I love to take the die cut butterflies and put alcohol ink on them to just grunge them up. I use black mostly, and while it's still wet, I turn it over and get the impression of a butterfly, and then this one is sewn into place. I will be back really soon with a full flip through of this journal, and this journal is going to be for sale. Anyway, I wanted to share the little window idea. I think it's adorable. You could write on the outside of the window. You know, you could paper clip little things inside if you wanted to, but it just made a pretty page. I could probably put some vines on the outside. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. You can tell me what you think. I don't want to take away from these little things down here, and it's like this trio of interest. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back really soon with a flip through of this completed journal. Bye for now.